Welcome into the video. As you can tell by the title of the video, we are going to be bringing Giannis Antetokounmpo to the Boston Celtics in this rebuild. And that is probably going to cost us one of the J's in Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. As we get further to that point, you'll see. But as of right now, we are currently in the second round of the current playoffs. We're just going to go ahead and simulate the playoffs. Anthony Edwards, Western Conference Finals MVP. It's going to be a Pistons and Timberwolves finals. As an NBA fan, I would really love to see that as a finals. I hate the Thunder. I would like to see the Spurs get there. And then I hate the Knicks, hate the Sixers, so I would like to see the Pistons come out of the East. This would be a very cool finals. Okay, we're just going to simulate this round. Pistons sweep the Timberwolves. I don't think that would happen if the finals was this. Cade Cunningham averaged 37, 9, and 7. And the Pistons win the finals. I don't think Detroit will win the finals this year, but would not hate it. Player retirements. LeBron James, you're not retiring yet. Russell Westbrook will give another year. Klay Thompson will make comeback, and everyone else can go. I don't really care. Draft lottery doesn't really concern us. We're going to get the 27th pick. The Mavs get number one, 2 consecutive years of number one picks for Dallas. That's incredible. Okay. I don't expect to make any moves in the draft unless we traded some players. I don't think that anybody in the top 5 would be willing to move a pick for anybody on the Celtics. I assume we're going to have to move Jaylen Brown to get Giannis and probably a little more. So could a guy like Derek White, who could be on the chopping block for Boston this year, could he bring Boston a top 10 pick in the draft? I don't know. He would have last year. Toronto did offer number 9 for Derek White last year, but this year obviously was not a good year for Derek White. He's only getting older. He's 32 years old, so I don't think he'd be worth a top 10 pick. Yeah, I don't think anybody would be worth a pick. I think we're just going to end up drafting at 27, to be honest. Okay. Who would we draft at 27? I'm thinking maybe a point guard. In case Derek White and Peyton Pritchard get moved in the Giannis trade, I think it would be smart to pick up a point guard in the draft. Christian Anderson Jr., we're just going to go ahead and take him out of Texas Tech. Might get minutes this year, might not, who knows. We have some offers for our second round pick. I don't really think anything's going to be too groundbreaking in here. We're just going to go ahead and pick somebody. Okay. So, Tomislav Visic, however you say that, he is the top available guy. He's a center. We have some centers. We have Neemias Queta, Luka Garza, but obviously we saw that was not enough for Joel Embiid. So I think a center might be worth it. Manuel Sharp is here as a point guard. We did take a point guard already. Cohen Carr, a shooting guard. Wouldn't hate that. I think we're going to go ahead and take Cohen Carr out of Michigan State. Just because I think we can go maybe get a center in free agency. Darren Peterson to the Mavericks, number 1. AJ Dynabasta is going to the Kings. Cameron Boozer to the Grizzlies. There's Acuff to the Clippers. That makes no sense considering they're Darius Garland, but it is 2K. We'll sign both these guys. Player options, or not player options, I should say qualifying offers. Baylor, Shireman, Jordan Walsh, Neemias Queta, they can all come back. Great role players. All broke out, really. Ron Harper, we can offer the qualifying offer to. Okay. Free agency. Definitely don't have a ton of money. I think what we're going to do now is we're going to trade for Giannis. If it comes to it, we have to put on a forced trade, we will. But I'm going to see if we can just get him straight up in this game. It's going to be probably Jaylen Brown. I don't think they're going to do anything else, right? I mean, you could offer Derek White, Peyton Pritchard, Sam Hauser, and Jordan Walsh, right? If you're not offering Jaylen Brown, you could do that, and you could give him a first-round pick. But let's be honest. Are the Bucks going to take that trade? Right? I don't really see any of these guys being the future of Milwaukee. A lot of great role players, but for Giannis Antetokounmpo, I think they're going to want a star player, a guy who is proven and that's probably going to be Jaylen Brown. They're obviously still not going to take it, so it's going to take probably a little more. It might have to come with Derek White, which would mean they would get somebody else in return. Not sure who that guy would be necessarily. Maybe it would be Kyle Kuzma. And they don't want to do it. Okay. We'll throw Sam Hauser in there as well. Maybe we can throw Jordan Walsh in there. We'll try Sam Hauser. No. This might be it. We might have to turn on forced trades because I don't think they're going to want to do anything here. I'm not giving up Peyton Pritchard, Derek White, and Jaylen Brown. I think that's actually too much for Giannis. It's going to have to be in these lines. And maybe it'll be a Baylor Shireman. Maybe we have to give up our role players. Okay. Not sure exactly what we need to get back. If we take out Kyle Kuzma. Yeah, $30 million. That's the thing. We need to get a big contract. Maybe it's Miles Turner. Honestly, I could see that. Boston gets a different center. I don't like Miles Turner too much, but okay, they don't want to do it. Okay. It seems like we're going to have to turn on forced trades because they don't want to trade him. Makes sense, but for the sake of the video, we're turning on trade override. Turn it on. So now the question is, what do I think is a fair offer for Giannis? And honestly, I mean, like I said, I don't think they would do Peyton Pritchard, Derek White, Sam Hauser, Jordan Walsh, and a first-round pick. I think they're going to want Jaylen Brown. Do I, as a Celtics fan, want to trade Jaylen Brown for Giannis this offseason? No. I love Jaylen Brown. I don't want to break up the Jays. Been watching these dudes, my entire life. Don't want to see that happen. A realistic trade, though, does it include Derek White? I don't know. Because I could see a world where it does. I would want to give them Sam Hauser just because. So if I had to choose between Pritchard and Derek White, I mean, that's just so tough because we can extend Pritchard. He's on a cheap deal as well. Maybe we just throw Jordan Walsh in there. Is Jordan Walsh, Sam Hauser, and Jaylen Brown for Giannis Antetokounmpo a fair trade? I mean, obviously, Jordan Walsh has potential. Had a really good year. Can get more minutes, especially replacing Giannis being a power forward. Sam Hauser, they get a shooter in. And then Jaylen Brown. I mean, I don't think Jaylen Brown's too far off from Giannis. They're very different players, but, if Giannis doesn't want to play there, they want to go in a different direction, and Jaylen Brown wants to be a number one option. I mean, maybe this is a trade. Okay, how about a first-round pick? We'll throw in a first-round pick. Sam Hauser, Jordan Walsh, a first-round pick, and Jaylen Brown for Giannis Antetokounmpo. We'll just override it. We'll get it done. So now Giannis is a Celtic. Jaylen Brown is a Milwaukee Buck. We keep Derek White and Peyton Pritchard while doing that. Okay, so that's going to probably be a starting lineup of Derek White, Peyton Pritchard, Giannis, Tatum, and Neemias Queta. Now we can go into free agency, see who we can mess around with here. Ben Simmons, I don't think so. Duncan Robinson could be a guy that could replace Sam Hauser in the rotation. I honestly think he's a better option than Sam Hauser. So we can go ahead and offer him a 3-year deal. Maybe throw a team option on there. Okay, so we're going to definitely decline the offer on Max Shulga. Re-announce the rights on Vucevic. Okay. Like that. As for centers that are available, Yusuf Nurkic, I don't love. I mean, he's not a terrific three-point shooter, 35% this year. Something I really want the Celtics to do is get a stretch big this year, especially if they bring in Giannis, who's not going to really play to the Joe Mazzulla type of basketball, which is shooting the ball, letting it fly. So if you have Giannis out there, I would rather have a stretch 5 big who can stretch the floor a little bit. I don't really see that here. You have Robert Williams, who I would love to bring back, but he's not a stretch 5. So I think we're going to need to maybe look at some other guys here. See what type of stretch 5 we can maybe trade for. Because I think that if they get Giannis, I think a stretch 5 is needed. I don't think you can have Giannis and Neemias Queta starting together. need a center that can shoot the ball. And somebody preferably on a cheap contract because don't have too much to offer. I'm not seeing a lot of options here. Not Şengün. This is going to be tough. We might not get what we want here. Naz Reid. I actually would not mind this. Naz Reid does shoot the ball well from three. He is a stretch three. A stretch five, I should say. Definitely looking at him. Milwaukee, and we could have maybe looked for Bobby Portis in the deal. He's an excellent three-point shooter. Was in the three-point contest this year. Maybe we should have had him included in the trade. Bobby Portis. They want Derek White. They would take a first-round pick and Neemias Queta. Peyton Pritchard, I don't want to do that. So maybe, I would suck to dump off Neemias Queta. Actually, I have a plan here. Okay. We'll trade Neemias Queta for Bobby Portis, even though Neemias Queta had such a good year. But we get a familiar teammate for Giannis, and now we can sign Robert Williams to kind of replace Neemias Queta because they're very similar players. Okay, I think that should work. Okay, we don't have enough for Duncan Robinson. That's honestly fine. We can bring in Luke Kennard, another similar player to Sam Hauser. Minimum deal. We'll take that. Max Shoga, we're going to re-announce the rights on him. So now look at the team. Derek White, Peyton Pritchard, Christian Anderson are point guards. Luke Kennard, Sharman, and Cohen Carr are shooting guards. Hugo Gonzalez, okay, we're going to have to move Tatum up to the three. But now we have Bobby Portis, Robert Williams, and Luka Garza. So now Bobby Portis can be the starting center who can stretch the floor, shoot threes, and then Robert Williams can come off the bench and play the Neemias Queta role. As long as he stays healthy, they're basically the same player, except Robert Williams has just been unhealthy. So I think we're going to go ahead. I wonder if we change Tatum's overall. He goes up to a 95, actually, so we're definitely going to do that. Keep Derek White as a point guard. We'll probably continue to bring Pritchard off the bench. I wouldn't see a reason to really change that. Okay. I think we're good there. Okay. Yeah, so we have Tatum now as a small forward. Can't look at my rotation yet. How many players do we have? We have 3, 6, 8, 9, 12. So we still need to sign 3 players. Look at this one more time. Okay, so we're going to need some power forwards and maybe a small forward. Dean Wade is here from Cleveland. We're probably just going to sign guys to minimum deals. So Dean Wade will sign Dominic Barlow, honestly a solid guy for Philly. We could bring him in. Gary Payton we could bring in for a little bit of defense. I don't know why Terry Eason's here. Okay, I don't think we're in the affordable, that's why. Okay. Chris Middleton. We could bring another Buck, a former Buck over for Giannis Antetokounmpo. So now Giannis, Chris Middleton, and Bobby Portis on the team. Okay, and we are done. Free agency is over. We are ready to get it going in the regular season. That's okay. Leave the rotation as it is. Okay, I feel pretty good about this. I think despite losing Jaylen Brown and a few other pieces, I think we definitely can still win an NBA championship. Oh, I just put in the same draft class by accident. That's not good. Okay, well, we're only playing 1 year anyway. It doesn't matter. Take a look. We'll go in the coach game plan. Okay, so Derek White. We're not going to trade Derek White. Okay, we're going to keep Derek White. Maybe if we're stinking it up and he's stinking it up at the deadline, maybe we move him. But he's a Celtic, and he is going to stay a Celtic. Peyton Pritchard at the bench. Chris Middleton, I don't know if we're going to give him any rotational minutes here. I would probably rather play the youngest. I don't know why Hugo Gonzalez is the 15th man on the bench. That makes no sense. Honestly, he could be the 7th man. Portis up there. Garza probably won't get any minutes unless one of our centers gets hurt. Bobby Portis is going to start over Robert Williams. We'll play him about 28 a game. We'll play Rob about 20. Hopefully Robert Williams can stay healthy. Hugo Gonzalez, we'll throw up some minutes there for him. Barlow, I don't think is going to be playing too much. Let's just do this. Okay. Derek White, still a guy that can play 33 minutes. Baylor Shireman, maybe about 28. Giannis and Tatum, 34 apiece is fine. Pritchard, I think, can come off the bench and play 32. And then we'll give Dean Wade some minutes. We'll give him about... Yeah, I think that's fair. So we're going to run about a 9-man rotation. Honestly, Christian Anderson, though, is a rookie I would like to play a little bit. So maybe we tone them down a little bit. Okay. Baylor Shireman. You know what? First year starting for Shireman. He could play about 23 minutes a game. That's fine. We'll give... about 8 minutes a game to Christian Anderson. See what he can do first. Okay. We are ready to go. It is the regular season. Let's go to December. See what this team can do. Already, Baylor Shireman is hurt. Just had the CPU adjusted. Solid start to the year, 6-1. Already getting offered trades for Derek White. And Peyton Pritchard. The Knicks really want to trade with us. Makes no sense. Okay, 3-game losing streak. Okay, we beat the Bucks, who have Jaylen Brown. We'll take a look at that game. Okay, 13-6 to start the year. Jason Tatum's averaging 28.5, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Giannis is averaging 32, so they're combining to average 60 points a game. That's unbelievable. Luka Garza is averaging 15 a game in 20 minutes a game. I don't even know how he cracked rotation minutes. Portis is shooting at 39% from 3. I guess we're playing 3 centers. Peyton Pritchard is not scoring a lot. He is shooting at 43% from 3, but not too much there. Baylor Shireman isn't shooting threes for some reason. 0% from 3. He's yet to take a 3. I mean, this video game is ridiculous. What is his 3-point shot tendency? I mean, he can't be just... Okay, why are his things so low? I don't know. I mean, he has, like, 0 shot tendency. And we'll just throw these up in the 20s. Yeah, I'm not sure what is going on with him, but... Yeah, I mean, a 1... 3-point... is at a 2. That would explain it, I guess. So we'll definitely throw that up. I mean, do they think he doesn't shoot threes? It's kind of like all he does on offense. That doesn't make too much sense. Okay. That's fine. Now, hopefully, he shoots the ball because I'm not starting him at shooting guard to not shoot the ball. That doesn't make any sense. Third in the East right now behind Detroit, and Orlando is the 1 seed. Okay. I think we're good to go. Okay. I think we'll just go probably until the trade deadline to see where we are in the standings if we have to make any other trades. We just killed the Bucks, 159-108. Okay, something I do want to do. I do want to check Peyton Pritchard's shot tendency because he was averaging 11 points. So Giannis is a 99, Tatum's a 90. Derek White's a 55. He should be an 80. Pritchard's a 50. I don't know why they're so low. Luka Garza's shot tendency is a 99. That's why he's averaging 15 points. This game is ridiculous. I honestly don't understand it. I mean, they have Shireman's 3-point shot tendency on a 0 and Luka Garza's shot tendency on a 99. What sense does that even make? Okay. Now I feel better about this. Okay, what is Derek White averaging? Probably wasn't averaging a lot. Yeah, he's averaging 10 points because he's not shooting the ball. Okay, well, he's also not shooting efficiently, but... Okay, Darren Peterson as a rookie gets the NBA Cup MVP. Wow, look at this. The Bucks want to trade back Neemias Queta for Robert Williams. I don't think we're going to do that. Jonathan Kuminga for Baylor Shireman and a first-round pick. Wow. That would be interesting, but I don't think that we would do that. I don't want to trade a first-round pick for Jonathan Kuminga. Not worth that much. Okay, Austin Reeves for Derek White and Nurkic. We don't need a center. Oof. I mean, that's not ridiculous. I mean, if Derek White's not playing too well, this game makes no sense. Why is Austin Reeves only averaging 12 points? What is his shot tendency? A 59? He averaged 23 points. I don't think 2K really understands what they're doing, but I don't think we're going to do the trade. I think we're just going to go ahead and continue. We're just going to decline it. I mean, I don't think the Lakers would trade Reeves just because Derek White's older. And, when LeBron retires, I think they want Austin Reeves to be, that guy alongside Luka. Okay, 28, 29 and 13. Definitely not a bad start to the year. Beat the Knicks. Beat the Nets. Okay, so there's our first loss to the Bucks and Jaylen Brown. Oh my god, the amount of trades that get offered in this game are ridiculous. Like, do you think an actual GM is getting offered this many trades throughout the year? Probably not. 33 and 17 at the break, third in the Eastern Conference. Not terrible, but honestly, I would probably hope we were a little better. I mean, we're only 1.5 back of the 1 seed, I guess. I can't really complain. So they have Pritchard starting now. He's playing very well. Shooting the ball well. Derek White, 28% from 3. Oh my god. Yeah, so he is stinking it up. Jason Tatum's averaging 26. Giannis is averaging 29. They're doing their thing. Giannis is also shooting 42.5% from 3. I guess Joe Mazzulla even has him shooting the ball. Robert Williams is back to starting. Bobby Portis averaging 13 off the bench. He's playing great. Luka Garza, ever since I turned down his shot tendency. So Shireman's off the bench. I don't know why they changed this. Because I want Pritchard coming off the bench to score. So we're going to go ahead and just put him back in the lineup. Even if he's only playing 14 minutes a game, I think that's honestly fine. Dean Wade's playing a little too much, though. I don't know why he's playing that much. Luka Garza as well doesn't need to be playing that much. So we'll give Shireman about 23 minutes. Okay. So do we trade Derek White? We can look what we can get for him. Everyone else is definitely staying on the team. I mean, Derek White has just been bad. I mean, the Bucks want to trade again. Trey Jones, no. Dyson Daniels and CJ McCollum. Dyson Daniels is an elite defensive player, but so is Derek White. And honestly, I'd rather have Derek White because this guy doesn't shoot the 3-ball well at all either. CJ McCollum having a good year, but I don't think so. Kel Bridges, I just don't think the Knicks would do that. Austin Reeves, I just don't think the Lakers would do. I'm trying to be a little realistic here. And I don't think a lot of these trades are realistic. I think we're just going to hold on to Derek White. I think we're going to ride it out with him, at least for this year. Hopefully he can at least pick it up in the second half. And we have the All-Star break coming up. We go in on a 3-game winning streak. We'd love to see that. We're still third in the East. Okay. Oh, yeah. We're firing right now. Oof. Tough loss there. Okay. Contract extension day. Sure. Okay. Peyton Pritchard will resign. So, obviously, Peyton Pritchard having a good year. He is on that steal of a deal. I mean, $8 million a year for a player of his caliber in today's NBA is insane. I think we will definitely lower that a little bit. We'll throw him a 3-year deal. Definitely want to keep Pritchard here for the long run. Whether he's coming off the bench or whether he's starting, doesn't matter. He contributes to winning. Okay. I like we're out there. We're in a good spot. Top 3 in the East. Hopefully we can get the 1 seed by the end of the year. Not sure if the Pistons still have it or if the Knicks have it. But right now we're just sitting 3rd, so I don't know. Yeah, we might not be moving up. Yep, that can happen. Okay, so that's the season. Victor Wembanyama wins MVP, averaging 30, 15, and 5. Look at those shooting splits, too. Darren Peterson's the Rookie of the Year, so back-to-back Rookies of the Year for Dallas. Khalil Ware, 6th Man of the Year, averaging a double-double. Wemby also wins Defensive Player of the Year and Most Improved Player, so 3 different awards. Clutch Player of the Year, Tyrese Maxey, averaged 31 and a half. Joe Mazzulla wins Coach of the Year, going 55 and 27. So that's 5 straight 55-win seasons for Joe Mazzulla. And then Aaron Phillips of the Spurs wins Executive of the Year. All-NBA first team. We don't have anybody on it. It's Wemby, Edwards, Cunningham, Maxey, Ball. Jaylen Brown, All-NBA second team for Milwaukee, averaged 29 a game on 59% shooting, 40% from 3. That's crazy. Jason Tatum, All-NBA third team. I don't know how Giannis is not on an All-NBA team. He might have got hurt. I think that's the only reason. So Tatum played in 69 games. Yeah, Giannis, we might have to check if there's an injury. Because, yeah, he might have not met the 65 game requirement. He's hurt. Torn right ACL. Oh, that's why. Okay. He played 64 games. Okay, for the sake of this video, I do not want to play more than 1 year, so I'm going to just have him play in the playoffs. I should have just turned injuries off, to be honest. We'll take everybody off injuries, honestly. If I'm going to do it for myself, I might as well do it for everybody. There's a lot of injuries, though. Okay. Everybody's back. Okay, I should have turned injuries off. That is my bad. But we're not, the whole point of this was to trade for Giannis and see if Giannis can win a championship. So I'm not going to have Giannis not play in the playoffs. It doesn't make any sense for the sake of this video. Okay. So he missed 18 games. So I wonder if he didn't get hurt, if we would have been a higher seed, but we'll throw him back in the lineup for Dean Wade. I don't want Robert Williams start. I would rather have Bobby Portis starting. I don't know why they keep changing that. It is the playoffs, though, so we're going to up their minutes as much as we can. Peyton Pritchard, I don't want starting. Derek White finished the year out. Just not great. 29% for 3. And then ended up starting 76 out of 77 games. Baylor Sharman, we let him shoot the ball, and he shot 37 from 3. Not bad. Okay. Peyton Pritchard. I don't know who. Okay, Dominic Barlow is not getting playoff minutes. Probably none of these guys are. We'll probably run a 9-man rotation, I want to say. I don't want to give Dean Wade any minutes. So we'll go 32 off the bench for Pritchard, 20 for Robert Williams. It'll be 20 for Hugo Gonzalez. Okay, maybe actually. Okay, 37. Derek White's at 24. Okay, we're going to have to keep constructing this, actually. Luka Garza is going to go down to 10 minutes a game. Ugo to 18. We'll go Derek White will play 32 minutes a game. Okay. First round, we have the Cleveland Cavaliers. Looks to me like the same team. They added Norman Powell, though. Traded for him. And TJ McConnell. So they actually probably maybe got a little better. But we've got home court advantage. And we take game 1. Jason Tatum, 30 points. Derek White, 29 points. That's what I'm talking about. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 28. Nice. Okay. Game 2, the Cavs even the series up. 34 from James Harden. Shot 80% from 3. That's incredible. All right. 1-1 going to Cleveland, and the Celtics take a 2-1 series lead. Tatum with 41 points. Derek White, 22 and 10. And Giannis is out of the lineup again. Okay, what is going on with Giannis in this game? We're just going to clear him off. It is ridiculous at this rate. 3-1. And he didn't even play in that game. Okay, I guess I don't know. I gotta turn injuries off. I don't know if I can still do that. I should have turned it off at the beginning. This is actually so stupid. Just turn them off. I don't know why he keeps getting hurt. I mean, he's not. I mean, he was injury prone, I guess, this year, but they're acting like he's some crazy injury prone player. All right, throw him back in there. All right, Peyton Pritchard, still would rather have him come off the bench, and I don't know why this game can't just accept that, but okay. Bobby Portis. All right, just way too many minutes off the bench here. All right, let's throw Giannis up to like 37. Okay, I think that's probably fair. Okay, 9-man rotation. Injuries are off now. Let's see who else is hurt. Can't really go. Okay, and we win in 5 games. That's how you win a series. Tatum 33, averaged 33 in the entire series. Giannis 29, 13, and 6 in the closeout game. Love to see that. Nobody scored for Cleveland. Okay. And we play the Pistons in the second round. They beat the Pacers in 7 games. Cade Cunningham's like unstoppable in this game, but he's been trash in the playoffs. He only played 3 games of that first round. But let's look at this Pistons team. Cade Cunningham, Jalen Duren, Sar Thompson, Dennis Jenkins. Isaiah Hartenstein is now on the Pistons, so he's not on the Thunder anymore. Roy Hachimura, Jaden Hardy. So a little bit of a different team, but not really the same core guys. Detroit has home court advantage in this first round. And they take game 1 at home, a 1-point win. Cade had 42 and 13. Wow. Okay. I mean, not a bad game. I mean, just got to take game 2. And they take game 2. Okay. Lose by 45. Holy shit. 47, 15, and 11. Cade Cunningham makes no sense in this video game. I mean, he is balling in real life, but come on, dude. 47, 15, and 11. Derek White, 3 fucking points in 34 minutes. Jeez. I mean, he has been better in the playoffs, but now we go back home to avoid going down 3-0, and we will, thankfully, win this game in a dogfight, 98-92. Giannis with 25. And we limit Cade Cunningham to 26 points. Okay. We'll take that. Now, can we even the series to go back to Detroit? We can't. Pistons go up 3-1. Cade Cunningham, another 40-point game. Baylor Shireman led us in scoring. That's how you know that's an issue. Derek White, 6 for 18. Giannis with 9 points. What are we doing? I mean, he has a 99 shot tendency, and he's scoring 9 points. Come on. I mean, that's actually ridiculous. Okay. Well, maybe we can come back down 3-1 after blowing a 3-1 lead the year before. I mean, that's the only hope at this point, or else this team is his second round exit with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Great start to the game. Okay, now they're coming back a little bit, though. We blew the lead. Nothing surprising. They blew like a 20-point lead. Okay. Up 12. Try to close it out. Force a game 6. Oh, my God. We're going to lose. 3 minutes to go. Come on. That's it. That's it. Okay. Oh, I will jump in if necessary. The Celtics force a game 6. Cade Cunningham, 48 points. Dude, like, oh, come on. Every game. Who do they think Dennis Jenkins is, dude? Like, undrafted guy averaging 17 in the playoffs. Giannis had 33. Tatum with 20. Bobby Portis with 18. Okay. Game 6 is in Boston. Try to force a game 7 in Detroit. Pistons off to a we already lost. This is over. Oh my God, come on. Not even close enough for me to want to jump into this game. That's it. Celtics get eliminated in 6 games to the fucking Pistons. Cade Cunningham is broken in this game. 50 points. He scores 50 every game. 50, 48, 43, 26, 47, 42 in this series. I mean, that's so stupid. I mean, how am I supposed to even do a rebuild here and take it seriously when Cade Cunningham is scoring 50 points every game? I mean, he is a dog, but he is not doing that. Giannis with 20 points. I mean, wasn't even doing that great in the playoffs. Averaged 22 points. Tatum was still our leading scorer. That's flat out. That just sucks. Well, there you have it. If the Boston Celtics were to trade for Giannis Antetokounmpo, they apparently wouldn't even make it out of the second round. They would lose to the Pistons in 6 games because Cade Cunningham wants to score 50 points every game. So that'll do it. Appreciate you guys for coming in and watching this, and I'll see you in the next one.